What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Maximum The Hormone. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Yes, indeed. How about that? Maximum The Hormone making their debut on the channel. Quite an interesting name. This is a request from Dennis Calhoun. Okay, yeah, he just had me react. I just did a reaction to another one of his requests. Weird. I hope this is not that same. I hope this is not going to be barking up that same tree. Dennis Calhoun wanted to see me react to this song by Maximum The Hormone called No Sperm. Okay. Now, have I heard this song before? No. To the best of my knowledge, I do not recognize the name of that song. It does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility that I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Maximum The Hormone Official, okay? And the video has 6.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. Alright, here we go. I can't read that. I'm hoping it says Maximum The Hormone. I hope it does. I don't know if it does or not. I guess we'll find out. Look, this is the link Dennis gave me. So I'm hoping we're in the right place. If it's not right, it's on Dennis, not me. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Here we go again. It's so out there. It's so weird. But, okay, I will say, this is not nearly as weird as the other one I just did. This is 10 times more sensible. I guess is a good way to put it. Now, this makes way more sense than the other one did. It's still out there, though. We're seeing some live footage, which is interesting. It's not live, obviously. What we're hearing is not live. It's all post-production, clearly, because it's all these different camera angles. It looks like it's even different shows. So, it's all post. I'm pretty sure what we're hearing is studio. But I was watching. It looks like we got the band up here in front of a green screen, which I don't know why, but they're doing these dances and stuff, and I couldn't help but notice that in the audience, in the crowd, they were doing the exact same dance that the band was. So this is all like choreographed out for the audience to, you know, have a choreographed dance to do with the song. Okay, I mean, look, Baby Metal does it, so I don't know if that's so much the band's doing, though. That's more like the audience is doing, but it's not the first time I've seen it. Like I said, I saw Baby Metal do it, so it's not unusual. I mean, let me take that back. It's unusual, but it's not unheard of, so. This is weird, though. This is definitely weird. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Halftime feel, okay. Back to straight time.
Yes, yes.
This is the dancing again. Oh, little bass riff there. Okay. When they go into that halftime feel and they get super heavy, I'm digging that. And even when they're in the straight time, I may not necessarily be digging it, but I don't hate it. It's just kind of like there. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of indifferent to that part. It's really poppy. It's really poppy. I think my wife would love this. I don't know. She might be so taken back by what she's hearing and what she's seeing. It might be overload for her too. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have to run this by her and see what she thinks of it. Yeah, let's keep going for right now. Let's see where this goes. Double time now. That's the straight time.
僕を叱らないでね
They're exhausted after the video shoot. Okay. Let me gather my thoughts on this one. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Maximum The Hormone with No Sperm. Okay. This was a request from Dennis Calhoun. Dennis, you've been throwing some weird stuff at me, man. My man, you can't be keeping throwing off the weird stuff at me like that, my man.
That's the truth.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, I have a score here, and score makes sense to me. I promise you, if you give me a chance to explain it, it'll probably make sense to you as well. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 7.2. Yep. 7.2. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. Compared to the other song I just did that Dennis requested, this one just made more sense. Now, look, that's not to say I enjoyed it any more than the other one. This was not my cup of tea, okay? It absolutely was not. This is not a song I will ever go listening to again. I'm willing to bet. Having said that, though, this song made far more sense than the other one did. This song had a lot more structure to it. This song felt a lot better as far as a flow goes from a notational and from a chordal standpoint. But they stayed pretty consistent for the chordal structure and through the melodic lines throughout the entire song. There really wasn't a whole lot of deviation. But they did play around with feel quite a bit. They had that straight time feel that they relied on. They went into those heavy breakdowns with the halftime feel, which was nice. And they even went into a double time section, which was unusual. I wasn't expecting that at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting the halftime feels either the first time, but then when they did it the second time, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense to put it there. Never saw that double time feel coming though. But it came, and here's the thing. It came in, but didn't stay too long. It didn't overstay its welcome. It came in, did the job, got out. And I can absolutely appreciate that. As far as the musicianship goes on this, it was pretty tight, actually. It sounded pretty good. It didn't sound like anybody was playing anything wrong. Everybody blended well. Nothing stuck out unless it was supposed to, like the bass player when it came to that little bass riff, leading into that double time feel. That made sense, to have him stand out and have him be the one to start it off. You would either want to start that off with either the bass player or the guitar player. A lot of people are like, don't you want to start with the drummer? No, you don't, because you want to have some kind of a chordal structure, some sort of maybe not a chordal structure, but you definitely want to have some type of a melodic structure to help set up that double time feel. Now, was it important that the drummer come in and join as quickly as possible? Yeah, that was important. Once you have the melodic line set and you've established that double time feel, you want the drummer to come in and take over that. So they did. It was really well done, actually. It was pretty well strategized there. Vocally, I mean, it is what it is. I wouldn't say anything about what they did vocally really impressed me all that much, but what they were doing fit the context of the song. The song was a little nonsensical, if I'm being honest here, and in the audio, track of the vocals, it matched. It absolutely matched. Was this live? But what we heard live? No, come on, guys. You don't really believe for 1 second that what you just heard right there was live. Give me a break. That was clearly studio. Put over a bunch of live footage, sure. But they were clearly from different shows. So, I mean, come on. How can you possibly think that was live? No, that was not live. It was absolutely a studio recording. It was so clean. There was no background noise. There was no hiss. There was no hum. There was no nothing. It was a clean studio recording, which I gotta say I was pretty impressed with the mix on this. It was very well mixed, very well engineered. Everybody, like I said, nobody stuck out. Nobody got swallowed up. Even the bass I could hear in the mix on it within the rest of the band. So really got no complaints about that. Now listen, this was a really good job. Okay. It is a really good job. That's why it's going up into the 7s as opposed to the other one, which got a 6, because this song just made a lot more sense. It was a lot more intelligently written. This song had a very clear direction, and it went there. Even though we had those switches up in feel, like the other song did, but the other song didn't just change up feel, they changed up style. They didn't really change up style. They changed up feel, but that's it, you know? So this song made a lot more sense, and it was a lot more appealing to the ear. It was a lot more acceptable to listen to, I guess, is a good way of putting it. So that's why it's getting the 7.2, which by definition is a really good score. If you don't believe me, you can take a look down below in the video description. You'll see my scoring system chart down there. You'll see 7.0 to 7.9 is the grading scale for really good. This is getting a 7.2. Yeah, it's on the lower side of the really good scale, but hey, it's still a really good score. So, 7.2, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.